Yo, what's going on guys? It's Qwad here, bringing you guys another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your Stream Deck if you just got it, or if you've had it for a little bit and you don't exactly know how to utilize it to the best of its ability. And so that's what we're going to be doing here today. As you can see here, I got my little basic setup here, and I'm going to run down through all of the basics of my setup, everything that you guys could do with yours. And I'm going to have another tutorial a little bit later on that will be a lot more in-depth for some of the special things that you can do within it that are beyond just the basics of it, you know. I wanted to really separate those because I don't want to go that deep in this video because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with anything. But without further ado, if you guys can see the top here, I have a bunch of little different profiles set up. My default profile is the one that I made when I first did it, and how it does it is basically you can have all of your different all the different buttons within the Stream Deck. You can have them either separated by profiles or separated by folders. So I'll go ahead and show you what the default profile looks like here. I have all of mine separated into folders, but it makes it a little bit more confusing sometimes. I personally just liked setting it up with different profiles to where I have 6 different profiles and I can switch profiles from one to the other immediately with one other button. So I want to go over to the Twitch profile, I can go ahead and hit that. I want to go back to the start one, hit that, you know, and that's how I'm doing it with all of those. I just have it set up. It took a little bit of time, but I have it set up to where let's see, it's over on this one right here, switch profile. You just drag that over and then you can put the title there, and then it just switches to a certain profile, and you can set it up in that regard. And so that's the basics with that. If you guys were wondering if you want to set up a folder, you can just drag that over that way. But yeah, I'm not going to be setting anything up here, but I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do each of these, like, you know, little things. So with the start one, this is my starting scene. What you want to do here is you just, every single time the title is just whatever shows up on there. You don't need the title. You can, if you go into Photoshop, you can go ahead and design all of yours completely customized. But I don't really think, for me personally, it's not necessary for me to go and take that much time into it, but I know some people do want to do that. So it's really all up to you. If you have multiple scene collections, you definitely want to go ahead and select whichever scene collection you want to use, and then you just select whichever scene you want to use for that. It's really simple. And that is over on the Streamlabs one. And if you guys have a list here, I know I'm already jumping all over the place a little bit, but for the list, I have mine set to only show the ones that I will be using. Like, for example, I'm not using OBS Studio other than just recording this video right now. Like, I'm recording it on OBS Studio, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing that. Hi, it's over there. And then I have Streamlabs OBS up as well, because that's the main one I use for streaming. So I want to show you guys within that, if you guys understand that. But for streaming, right now at least, I don't use OBS Studio, I don't use Mixer. And so you guys can set it up to where it'll only show the ones that you use, so that way it doesn't, you know, like fill the entire thing with stuff that, you know, you won't be using anyways. So there's my start scene button. I have that set up that way. I have the start stream button, where if I hit that button, it will start my stream. It is also within Streamlabs OBS. It's that one. You just drag that over there. And then I have my start recording with my game capture HD, obviously Elgato. If you guys have an Elgato game capture, you can go ahead and set that up with your Stream Deck as well. It's all up here at the top for me. And you can have a live tweet. For mine, the Red RC happened recently, and I made this little setup after the Red RC ended, you know, just a little default one if I didn't want to type out a full message. And you can easily, like, you know, real quick before the stream, just change a couple of letters there, and, you know, it'll have, you know, your link in there. It'll have a GIF. You can, like, go in and upload a GIF straight through there. All that you have to do is you go ahead and hit on the gear button, and then you just connect your accounts like you would with most other programs. You just click on one of those and it'll take you to the website, and then you just sign in there, and then boom, it's that simple. And then this one is my face cam if I want to hide or show my face cam. And for this one, it is a source. So it's just like a scene. If you were to add a scene in, it's just a specific source within a scene, and so you can hide it that way. And then we have the audio, which is another source within there. And you know, it's just, there's a long list of different sources you can do, and that's just one I have there. If I want to mute the audio for the stream, just click a button. And then games, how this is set up is it's within Twitch. You go over here and stream/game title. Now, if you guys don't want to change the stream title, or you guys want to keep the stream title the same, but you want to change the game, just leave the stream title blank. It'll still keep the same stream title for you. It won't just get rid of the stream title at all. And I just have, you know, every single game that I could possibly think of me playing set up in this folder, so where I can just go hit a button just to change the game on my Twitch. It's really simple with that. And then here it is the launch for Firefox. That's the main browser that I use when I'm streaming, because it's a little bit less workload than Google Chrome. And then, you know, Streamlabs OBS and my Elgato. So I can just go hit all three of those buttons, and that is within the system. You just open and then you find your program, and then you do it that way. And so I'll just do a quick rundown of everything that I have set up here, and then show you guys some cool things that you guys can do also. So I have all of my scenes right here. All of them look the same. We already covered those two, the muting the face cam and muting the audio. But with this one is muting my Discord. And how you can do that is you just set up a random hotkey, whatever hotkey you want it to be. For mine, it is the pause break button, but you can like make it like a combination of 3 different buttons. And all that needs to happen is your Discord hotkey. It needs to match the hotkey that you set here. And then you can set up for a bunch of different things, not just Discord, like anything with your computer. You know, if you're using Photoshop, if you're using Vegas, After Effects, something like that, that might need some keybind and stuff like that you want to set up. You want to make it easier, you can go ahead and tie that into your Stream Deck. I know a bunch of people do that a lot, use it as a little bit of mini macro keyboard. So that is definitely a way that you can do that. And then here we go into the multi-action. This is one of my favorite buttons that I see within this that not too many people use too often. So with this button here, I have it to do 5 features. I have it to mute the audio for the stream. I have it to mute me on Discord, and then I have it to mute my scene, and then I have it to switch to my be your back scene. And that is my mute multi-action. And I have an unmute multi-action, which will unmute the stream audio. It will unmute the it will unmute me on Discord, and then it will unmute my face cam, and it'll show my face cam again. And so that's like really helpful, because I can, you know, if I have to leave real quick, you know, something comes all of a sudden, I can just go ahead, press that button, and then it will be, you know, it'll be switched. I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick. Like if I were to press it right here, I don't know why it didn't do it there. Sometimes it's weird to where you'll have to like go in and press on all of them like that, and then it should work. There we go. Like sometimes it is kind of fidgety with that sometimes. So if you guys have trouble with that, try doing that. Just, you know, going in, just clicking on each one of them, and then they sure to work perfectly fine. So yeah, we've got that taken care of there, and we can go on to the next one. That's basically it for that one. And here you see my beautiful face. That is my tier 1 email on Twitch. And what I have for this is I just, you know, I had the picture on file, so I went ahead and made that the cover. All you do there is create or set from file, and then you just find the file, and then boom, put it on there. And then with this, I have my email. I have it to spam 4 times on 4 different lines. If you press enter there, it will make a new message. So for example, I can go ahead and show you guys real quick. Let me bring my dashboard up for you. Alright, here's my stream dashboard, and I'll just press the button once, and boom, pops it up 4 times. So if you guys were wondering how people might be doing that, that is how you do it. You just make it 4 different lines, and then it makes it 4 different lines. Pretty simple, right? And then with my commands, I have it like it's literally just how you can put a message in chat. You can just make it you don't even have to do commands. That's the thing. You got, like, you know how you set up Nightbot commands and you have Nightbot say something. You could just have it so you press this button, and then, you know, your account will say something in the chat. But for me personally, I like to put it through the command because it also just lets people know about the commands, so that, you know, if I am not able to do the command, or, you know, maybe just, you know, people that are mods or people that, you know, are just active viewers want to use the commands, it's just ways to do that. So I already closed it, but basically how the commands are is that's my click to tweet command, my new vid command for my YouTube videos. That's what you're watching right now. And then my social media commands, which will just post all my different social media links. Just hit each one of those buttons and then it'll pop it up in the chat for you. So it's really simple. We already went over all the others, so we can go ahead to my, actually, yeah, we can go to the scenes one. I accidentally skipped over that one. And you might think that this is a little bit different, but basically what you can do here, and if you guys, I mean, I didn't really go over it, but it's one of the main reasons people know the Stream Deck is that you guys can go ahead and switch the scenes like crazy. Like, you can go from one button to another, to another, to another, you know, and then zoom in, zoom in. Here, and that is when I have my face cam on my Streamlabs OBS, and I do have a green screen as well. I'm not using this video. I will make another video on how to do with a green screen, because it's a really cheap setup I have. It was literally just $12. Got a little tripod. I won't go over the entire thing because I want to show you guys how to do it in a separate video. So subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see that or any other videos in the future. But basically, that's how I have it set up with that. And then with my effects button here, I have a bunch of different effects that we can bring up. That these are just really cool ways to do it. I'm not going to go. This is part of what the in-depth one will be about. But you know, I have some of the multi-actions. I have, you know, I have some audios I can go on, like if there's a dog attacking me in Black Ops 4, we go ahead and play that one. You know, pretty cool stuff. And then we also have this one. This is one of my favorite ones that I've added in. It's my man Filthy Frank. I love it. And that's just a scene that I have set up. I can do a full tutorial on how you guys can get stuff like that put into your stream using the Stream Deck. But that's literally just a source overlaid with it, you know, using Chrome key, stuff like that. I can do a full tutorial within the deeper dive if you guys want that. So definitely let me know down in the not in the chat, in the comments. I'm too used to streaming. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see any of that. I definitely do want to try to do some more of that type of stuff for you guys. But then with my clips and alerts one, we have here is my screenshot. If I want to screenshot something on my Elgato program, you know, gameplay or, you know, something of that nature, you just can literally do it with one press of a button. And then, as I already showed you guys, to go recording on my Elgato. And then this is the coolest feature of them all. Any of you guys that record on the Elgato regularly, you guys will really love this feature. And the crazy thing about it is only available with the Stream Deck. You heard that right, it is literally only available with the Stream Deck. It is the multi-flashback recording. So you can have your flashback recording with the Elgato set default to just one time, where you can pick the range. But for this, you can go ahead and select as many different ones as you want. You can have the 15, 30, 45, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can have one for each one of those. For me, I only have set it to 3 different ones. I have 45 seconds for when I get a nice little clip. Right afterwards, I'll go ahead and press it. If I get a nice little streak, then I might want to go ahead and do the 2 minute one to get all of that in there. And then if I get a full gameplay, or, you know, maybe a little bit longer than a streak, I'm not sure if I got all of it, I can go ahead and press the 30 minute, and it'll go ahead and clip all of the last 45 second, 2 minute, or 30 minutes for whatever I recorded there. And so that is a really, really cool feature that they have built in within the Stream Deck to be integrated with the Game Capture HD software. It is really, really awesome. So I really do enjoy that feature. It is really nice, and you guys can't always see it, but yeah. But yeah, that is how that is set up. Here we have me to pause alerts, you know, pause alerts, skip alerts, mute alerts. It's in case your, I don't know, the text to speech starts, you know, saying some stuff that you don't want to be said on stream, or, you know, there's something important going on and you just want to pause it real quick, you know, stuff of that nature. It can be, you know, you can, And the thing that I like about the profile setup is you can literally, like for most of them, the ones that aren't set within folders, you can go here, you know, go and mute the stream, and then go here, you know, it's like really quick that you can like go between all of them real quick. So that's the main reason why I like having that. And this is one feature that a lot of you smaller streamers will really like. This is honestly one of my favorite features on it. You can go ahead and with one click of button, go ahead and clip the last 30 seconds on your Twitch without having to worry about having it load up for you, right? You know, having it up on a different browser or anything of that nature, making your chat clip it for you. It's literally just one press a button right there and it will clip it for you. And then the one right next to it is to open the clip that you just clipped if you want to go ahead and watch the preview right there. Sometimes I'll do, it depends, you know, if I'm in the middle of something, I might not go watch it, but it'll be there for when you go back to check it afterwards. So that is a really cool feature. I really do enjoy that feature. And then with the Twitch, with the little Twitch profile I have here, I have my followers only chat, slow mode, emote mode. That's, you know, in case you get, the chat is a little bit rowdy, or, you know, you get like chat bots all over the place, or you get big raid, you know, it's going a little bit too wild. Or, you know, if you're a bigger streamer, you definitely will use those a lot more. But even the smaller streamers, it's nice to have it there in case you do end up needing it. And then here we have all my commands put together, my tier 1, 2, and 3 commands, to be able to just spam those within the chat. If I do get a tier 2 emote or a tier 2 sub, I'll spam both emotes. If I get a tier 3, I'll spam all 3. And then we have my sub and donate commands right there. And then here we have my in-game name commands all in one place. You know, someone asks what my PSN is if I'm playing on PlayStation. Someone asks what my Epic is if I'm playing some Fortnite. Someone asks what my Steam is if I'm playing Steam games, my Battle.net, and then my gamertag if I'm on Xbox. All that stuff all in one place, and then all of my other commands I could use, you know, bits if the stream crashes, Discord, who made my graphics, my Instagram, PC, like my PC specs, all that stuff, all right there. It's really great. And if you guys are wanting to see any of the other stuff, I can do a quick rundown. If you guys are wondering what any of them might be, if you guys are wondering how they might be working with other platforms that I might not be using, other programs might not be using, I'll just go ahead and show you guys right here. A lot of them do overlap a lot, so that's why I'm not going to go fully in depth. But if you guys have questions about how they might work with other stuff, or questions about some features that I might not be using that someone else, or, you know, that you might know about in there that you think that I could benefit from, definitely let me know. Let me know it down in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. And then we got XSplit, and then we got YouTube. So, and they're going to be adding more on. There has been a ton added on ever since they originally made it. So definitely do not think if there's some feature that you would want to use that is not in there. Definitely don't think that that means the Stream Deck is not for you. Like my favorite feature, as I mentioned, the clipping feature, that wasn't originally in there. I know that a lot of the original features weren't in there. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I think the live tweet one, I don't think that was in there originally also. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that will be coming with future updates. So definitely, if you guys want a Stream Deck, you guys can definitely go ahead and check out the link down in the description. I'll be linking you guys to the Amazon, you know, link to be able to purchase it yourself if you want to. I got mine on sale on Black Friday for about $100. It usually goes around $150. So if you're a smaller streamer, it might be a little bit steep of a purchase, but if you're a streamer that, you know, you're trying to figure out what the next purchase towards your stream setup will be, it might be the one that you want to make. So definitely look into it, and I will be making another video, as I have mentioned throughout this one, going a lot more in depth, showing you guys some of the more cool things that you can do with this. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see that or any of my other videos. And if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely give it a like and let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I greatly appreciate all you guys making it to the end of the video. I love all you guys, and I will see all of you later. Peace.